right, hello. Welcome everyone to the stream. Welcome. Howdy everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, whichever it might be. Today we are back with some Slay the Spire. And today we are continuing our challenge. Or, I guess, goal, or whatever you want to call it. For those who are newly tuning in, whether it be on YouTube VOD or just now, we are aiming to beat Ascension 20 with all 4 characters before the release of Spire 2, which we are more surprisingly on track to beat than I was kind of expecting, to be honest. Ironclad has his victory. We have defeated Ironclad, or defeated Heart with an Ironclad run on our previous stream. VOD is on the YouTube channel. If you go to the live page, you can watch the VOD. It's the very last run I completed, around the kind of 3-hour mark. If you want to watch that, I will be working on editing it into a full video, so you can also be on the lookout for that. I will be trying to edit together all of my first victories into a proper video for the channel, so be on the lookout for that if you would like to see the run itself in a more kind of I don't even know, like, you don't have to mess with timing and all timestamps and all that such, just a video. And I'll also cut down a little bit of the bulk. I'm not going to do a very huge amount of editing for it, because I think personally I like Slay the Spire videos to be most of the run, but there are a couple of moments during the run where I look away for chat or other reasons that I'll probably cut down. One of them, I think I had to ban someone because there's always some idiot with a view bot thing. So anyway, that video will be coming out sometime, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And our goal is to just go left to right. So Silent is next on the chopping block. We will be working on Silent Victory. I did play a little bit of Defect, because Defect is not quite at Ascension 20 yet. So I have played a little bit of Defect in order to get him to Ascension 20 in preparation for the stream where we eventually have to play him. I don't think we'll be getting to Defect today, because Ascension 20 is hard and I'm probably going to lose a few runs, and we might not even complete a run today. I had to come stream a little bit later, so we'll see. But this was our first victory, very first ever Heart victory with Ironclad from the last stream. I played a Defect run to the Hearts on Ascension 18 with a pretty Giga Chad build. We got Pocket Watch, Coffee Dripper pretty early on, and then we Snecko-eyed into absolute insanity with Meteor Strikes. The game decided that even though I had a lot of powers, because I was doing creative AI, creative AI stuff, of course it gave me the Awakened One boss fight. That's just how Spire be. So luckily I did pick up my Meteor Strikes, and we used that to kill phase 1, and then we basically just scaled into infinite with creative AI. So really fun build. I'm a huge fan of the way that this deck ended up playing out. So, and then Defect still only on 19. That was something that I will be working to remedy before the next time that we play, so that if we do end up getting to him on a stream, we won't have to play extra to get him up to Ascension 20. So that is something that we are going to be. Oh my god. Random stuff. Leave me alone. All right. Get rid of that. Okay. So, like I said, today we're playing some Silence. Let's see if we can make our dreams a reality and get our first victory at Ascension 20 with the Silence. All right. So we have pretty decent pathing, I would say. Lots of combat. We could take 3 combats into Bonfire Elite. Let's see, how does this look? And then we can pivot to Burning Elite if we want, or we can just go up to a regular Elite. There's also this red path here that I'm eyeballing quite heavily. That's a lot of fighting and a lot of elites to get more power. I'm just kind of getting 3 Elite Act 1. 2 bonfires to kind of rest up if we need to. Since we're not going to a shop before the first Elite, I think 3 random potions could be... this could be the take. Still need to figure out where I want to put my face cam, to be honest. Is that good enough? I think that might be good enough. I don't think too many people put top left. We'll have to see about it. I'll have to wait till the UI shows up. Anyway, 3 random potions. Rare Relic is also at the expense of 15 hit points is kind of spooky. Kind of spooky. And it makes me, I think what we could do though is like we could take this green path here into the first elite, into the second elite, kind of something like this. And then if we feel strong enough, even after taking 15 damage, we can opt for this elite too. I think the starting bonuses are always something that I'm like very unclear about, especially these ones where it's like I don't know the rare relic pool, so I'm not too sure. Like I think instance burner is a rare relic. I wonder if the one that gives you a buffer is a rare relic. I should probably have all of these. I know what the relics are, most of the relics, but I don't know their rarity because I rarely ever like I rarely ever like pay attention to that. So we go down to 44, right? 10, 15, 49 plus 5 is 44. So we go down to 44 HP for 3 combats. I think if the second one's a combat, I would actually opt for the shop so that we can buy some potions, assuming I take the damage. But taking a hard pull fight up here isn't necessarily going to... Like, I'm not too convinced that we're... You know, I'm not a fan of going for hard pull before one of the elites. The hard pull fights can be pretty scary, depending on what you pick up. And especially if we take damage here, then we're kind of in a precarious spot if we have to take damage here. So then we'd be forced to rest, and we wouldn't really feel too powerful to take on this elite in particular. Unless we got some like really good rewards and potions. So I'm not too sure. This is where... if I was playing Ironclad, I'd probably... Tough choice here. I'm like really... I think I still need to like experiment. I don't know what choose a card. I don't know like if that's just gonna be like a generic card reward where we don't have any chance of getting a rare silent card. And then 3 random potions. This is probably the most consistent take because we can choose 2 of the 3 potions that could help us with the fight. It could just be bad potions like a smoke bomb, but you know, there's a lot of good potions for some of these elite fights, so I don't think that's really going to be the case. And then if we really need to, we could use one of the potions up here. I wonder if this actually impacts the potion chance at all. I would like to think not, because I think it starts at 40%. Choose a card to obtain. Let's see. What is our... And especially on Silent, who doesn't have built-in healing, it feels really scary to take a bunch of damage. Like, if this was 10 damage, I'd probably do it. Like, but 15? Like, that can add up real quick. We could get, like, the banana event. Let's try it. Okay, well, that was sort of just a nothing burger, to be honest. Not a big fan of that opening draw, though. That's like all of our kind of key defenses. Ow. And we get a potion already, so... and I think we'll just take the sneaky strike. See what we get here. It's just a fight. Sneaky strike 12. We do not have a... what's it called? We didn't draw our... we can kill, yeah. That was a really good one. Strength potion. Wow, we got 2 potions immediately. I'll take that. Blade Dance. Heck yeah. I think we'll go ahead and go to the shop. Because like 50 HP with a strength potion and a blade dance, I feel like is good enough for an elite. Oh, nice. At this point, I think I want to remove a strike, to be honest. Actually, let's just heal. And then we'll decide if we want to remove here. Ooh. No Gremlin Horn this run. No Eternal Feather either. A Predator could be really nice. Just a big damage. I'm really eyeballing the well-laid plans. There was a run that I played off stream where I was very disappointed or very sad that I didn't have a well-laid plans. And so I feel like, and I passed up one in that run. I feel like it might... But then if we get like Runic Pyramid, then it's not... Who are we playing or fighting? Hexaghost. So Hexaghost is a damage race. Strike remove feels good. I think we'll take the Predator. Be a fight? Be a fight? No. I'll take it actually. Neutralize and strike? Heck yeah. And then we will upgrade our... So this is a 4 damage increase. This is a 4 damage increase. This is a 5 damage increase. With the strength potion, this is a 6 damage increase. But okay, so yeah. With the strength potion, I'm kind of eyeballing the Blade Dance here, but also the Predator. Sneaky Strike also goes pretty hard with a Survivor. Neutralize and a Defend was upgraded. Or no, a Strike. A Strike and a Neutralize was upgraded. I think for this we want... Let's do Predator Plus. Yeah, let's do Predator. Neutralize upgrade feels nice. And I'm going to go for this elite, actually. Gremlin Knob. We're going to drink this. And the question is, I think we can wait until next turn to decide if we need to use the Distilled Chaos. Yeah. So we're drawing 3 strikes. This is going to deal... so this is 14 plus 22 is... So 22 goes down to... So 22 plus 14, that goes 3, 6, 36. So it goes down to 10, which we do have enough in the draw pile, so we always kill. I think we're going to do it like this. Get a full block in on the Gremlin knob, and then he's dead. Now let's see, how many cards did I play that were strikes? So I played Neutralize. I think I played I played a Blade Dance, right? So that's 2, 4, 6 from the Blade Dance, and then 2 strikes, so that's 5 cards. Neutralize, Sneaky Strike, Predator. So 8 times 2 is 16. So this would be at 26. So this would be 9 plus 12. So I actually wouldn't kill this turn if I didn't use the Strength Potion. I was just trying to get like an idea for it. Hey, free well-laid plans. I think I will, especially after getting the Mummified Hand. And we will actually kind of, I think we want to, do we want to immediately upgrade that? Our next elite is going to be Lagavulin or the Sentries. I think the well-laid plans upgrade for the Sentries is pretty ideal. That way we can try to hold on to damage or block and kind of coordinate with what the sentries are doing. Additionally, like an extra, a bit like more damage is probably, yeah, let's go with the well-laid plans upgrade actually. Because I think both of those benefit pretty hard from it. Yo, Whetstone, upgrading 2 strikes, classic. And it is the sentries. And so 9 damage versus 12 damage. I think next turn, because we have a lot of damage cards in the draw pile. I think I'm gonna Distilled. Choose a card to discard. Ooh. I'm not a fan of the Predator hitting this one. And then we also drew the Survivor. I think we... Oh, I should have hit the back one. I wasn't watching. I'm so... Like, I get, like, tunnel visioned into... Oh, here we go again. You guys and your fucking view nonsense. Reports. Spam. View tampering. Next. View. Site. Please go away. Get out of my chat. You are not welcome here. I do not endorse any of that nonsense. All right. Yeah, I should have attacked the back one, but I just kind of... Oh yeah, I forgot we had well-laid plans in play. So we can actually kill one of them here. I really wish we had the... I think we hold Sneaky Strike Defend, and I try to kill this one next. We're gonna take 10 here. This 10 was probably a misplay on my part. Oh, can I? So 12 plus 6 is 18. Nice. So I feel like we probably... I think, yeah, we win. GG. Down to 31 dexterity. Another blade dance, but we have a dagger throw with a sneaky strike in our deck. So I'm pretty tempted to take the dagger throw here. As much as I love like multiple copies of blade dance, I think we're gonna go for the dagger throw. Not a fan of having to go to the shop, but is what it is. Could have had that. No paper crane this run. Very disappointing. No chemical X, no molten egg. These two I'm okay with, but this one I really love paper crane on silent. Silent has a lot of useful ways to get to weaken. Am I solved for the Hexaghost? We do have a good amount of damage, and we have well-laid plans to help kind of line things up. I think we still need a little bit more to deal with the Hexaghost. So I do think I want to go for the next elite, and I think to go for the next elite, I think I will take this block potion. Because it's either going to be Lagavulin or Gremlin Knob. And both have really high hitting attacks that I can try to block with that. Ooh, perfect. Oh yeah, I have 1 dexterity, so that actually didn't do anything to me. Alright, another blade dance or an all-out attack for AoE. Blade dance doesn't go too well into lag, but second blade dance can be pretty spicy, especially if we get like a good relic to go with it. Not entirely sure I'm convinced that I want the second blade dance right now. What do we upgrade for the fight? I think we either upgrade Sneaky Strike. Neutralize upgrade being upgraded already is like fucking great. I love that. We might upgrade one of the Blade Dances or Sneaky Strike so that we can play it more consistently for more damage. What about Act 2? Do we solve anything in Act 2 already? The birds are kind of scary, but if we get multiple Blade Dances, that helps against the birds. Endless Agony also helps against the birds. All Out Attack kind of doesn't. And we have big hitting attacks for the non-bird fights, so I think that's probably okay. Let's go ahead and do the Blade Dance. And we do get Lagavulin here with a turn 1 Predator and a non-upgraded Strike. We drew a good amount of our block already, unfortunately. But I think we gotta play the Predator. I think it's too much damage to let go. So here we'll, yeah. Do Dagger Throw. So what's our next turn? Well-load plans, neutralize, Sneaky Strike, Blade Dance. I wish I had the well-laid plans to hold the Survivor. Ba-na-na-na-bum, bum. I'm gonna defend this one. Okay. Well-laid plans, neutralize, sneaky strike, and then we'll block potion this one. Nice. I think that should be GG, and I feel like I played that one really well. 7, 14, 18? 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 7, yeah. Okay. Just barely taking that one. Meal ticket would have been nice earlier in the run. Backflip, slice, or sneaky strike. I do like me a backflip, but I'm not... We do have some dexterity to make it a little more valuable. But I'm not super convinced. Another sneaky strike. I don't think we want 2 sneaky strikes right now. We're not really kind of angling on the discard just yet. If I had like a prepared plus, I would totally take a second sneaky strike. I think we're going to... We take the backflip. Backflip here also makes a Pandora's box a little bit better. Even though we are getting rid of upgrades. I think I'll take the backflip. Alright, these goobers. Hitting me a little hard. Sneaky strike does not do enough damage. Let's backflip. We are full blocking already. And we have Blade Dance in the thing. Alright, 6 damage. Ooh, that could help with the fight. And a Piercing Wail. That can also help with the fight. I think here we have to upgrade our Blade Dance. One of our Blade Dances. Alright, Hexaghost. Nice. Well-laid plans. Let's go. Do I want a dagger throw? Yeah. Nice. So 2 times 6. So 12 damage, and we can full block. But I think I take 3 to get the Predator online, and I will drink the Thorns. What's in the draw pile? Neutralize and some defends. Let's take the backflip. All right. We need to block 8. I'm holding the Piercing Whale for the one big hit that does quite a lot. I think it's like 9x2 or something like that. I think we have a lot of blocking here. This is 16. I think we actually hold that because we have discard, so we can actually get good value. Yeah. Hey, what do you know? It's in our draw pile. I'll hold the discard to, or the survivor to discard a burn. Yeah, buddy. And we have... Is gonna deal 2. I think we need to take the 2. I mean, how many turns? We have a few more turns left, I think. And I guess ultimately, if I really want to, I can hold Piercing Whale for the huge, like, 6x6 or whatever. It would suck, but... We have neutralize, defend, defend. Let's go ahead and discard the burn. Okay, here's the 9x2. Now it's a 6x2, which we can full block. With the exception of this burn being a huge annoyance. I think we're gonna full block take 2 from the burn. And just kinda... Oof. So we're taking 4 here. Here's the big hit. Which I am glad I held the Piercing Whale for, because we kind of died here. He had 45 HP, there was no way I was going to be able to do that. And you're dead. Woo. Okay. Coming in pretty clutch. We have Mummy Hand and 2 Shiv cards. So I think both of these are exceptionally lucrative right now. 2 Blade Dances. So this goes to 2 per, and then this goes down to 1 cost. Now, I'm not entirely sure which not entirely sure which one's more valuable. This one scales pretty well. This one helps solve AoE, which I do think we need. We have no AoE solve right now. And I think this kind of does. So I think I'm going to take the 1,000 cuts here. This is kind of... I'm not a fan. There's some other cards I would have preferred for most part, but I would have liked taking Venom here too. But I think with... like, we don't have any poison synergy, so it's not too... Like, don't get me wrong, you don't need poison synergy to make Venom really super worth it. I'm going to feel really bad if I go to a shop and I see the power that makes it so that every time you apply a debuff, they take damage. That's what the... You get super... super... sad there. I'm pretty confident Snecko is an insta-pick for me. We have Sneaky Strike Predator, and then if I take this... if I see another Envenom... So, like, this is the hard part, because, like, this solves something and this... They both solve something. And I'm not sure which one's more valuable right now to me. But this is, whenever you play any card. This is only if you deal damage. So, you know what? Let's go 1,000 cuts. Hey, there's the Pandora's box that we were talking about. And given the nature of our deck, I would love more energy. More energy goes pretty hard. I don't think it's Tiny House ever. We could get an energy solve from Pandora's box. 1, 2... Like, we have our full starter kit. So, like... Pandora's box goes pretty hard. Sad we don't have, like, a Molten Egg or something. And we have good damage cards. Like, we have... We're not too upset that we're missing, like, strike pluses, I feel. It does kind of suck that we, you know, don't get to keep the strike pluses, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. And then the defends do get a little more value from this, but we could easily get better defensive cards. We could get more backflips instead. So part of the reason I took the backflip was so that Pandora's box feels better, and I think we're going to use that logic. All right, another piercing whale. Great. Oh man, I'm really sad that I took the... I'm really sad that I didn't take in Venom now. My gosh. Setup is pseudo an energy solve. Crippling Cloud's decent. Better strike, I suppose. Choke's going to get deleted immediately. We now have 3 piercing whales, and Eviscerate's kind of okay, and then After Image is wonderful. Deflect is good because we have the 1,000 cuts. So this isn't the best pull. Choke's definitely got to go. But at least we have something. I think Setup's going to want to get upgraded. So we need upgrades and removes now. Let's see. We want to avoid elites, and thankfully we can avoid the elites until the very end of the act. We can get a huge upgrade path, which would really help us out. Where are the shops, though? There's an early shop for an early remove. There's no late shops, which is a little sad. I think the choke remove is pretty big. Choke's kind of not great. Eviscerate's also not super great right now, but we can set up Eviscerate. Like, setup here is going to help solve a lot of things, especially if once we upgrade it. Because we can set up things like the powers, and then we have a 0-cost power, which will, like, make another thing 0-cost. I'm glad I did take the backflip now. Alright, so let's see. We want rest sites. We kind of get clobbered by majority of the fights. I think we just start on this right side here, and we'll decide after we see how this fight goes. Of course, we are going to get clobbered. Let's... We can set something up here and draw into it with backflip. I think we set up the Crippling Cloud. Backflip. Play the Crippling Cloud. And do I just want to full block this, or do I want to defend here? Or do I want to full block this, or do I want to attack, is what I meant to say. He's got a lot of... I don't think we're going to get much, right? We're only going to get 2 damage. I don't think that's worth it. 2 damage for the amount of health we're about to take. Alright, so we can play that, and then play the free one, and then cry that we can't hit him because of the stupid metallicize. Cry that both of these are going to go into the discard pile before we get well-laid plans. Well, at least neutralizes here. I think we want to draw. Yeah. And this will make one of these free. Alright, we're going to take some damage here. Not much we can do about it. Alright, we got another piercing whale, which is really good. How do we want to play this? It's well laid and see what it hits. Hits the blade dance. We 1000% have to play this or take a bunch. Yeah. We have well-laid plans, so let's just do hold to defend, sneaky strike. What are we drawing into? We're drawing into discard, and we're drawing into discard, so we could get the sneaky strike to actually give us energy. Okay, so dealing 12, exactly as I predicted. Go back to being weakened. Let's set up the sneaky strike, dagger throw, drop this, gain energy, draw more cards, and then kill. All right. Cloak and dagger, we do need more defense, I feel. And it goes pretty well with, you know, the shiv stuff we're doing. I think I will take it. Now the question is, do I want to go to the shop? The shop's really sad because I don't get to fight, but I don't know if I necessarily want to. Let's go to the question mark and see what it is. Oh, strength. Oh, okay. This is a choice. This is a big choice for the run, I feel. Transform 2 is a free one, right? We could transform 1,000 cuts and choke. Yeah, choke, 1,000 cuts. Goes pretty hard for a transform. The 3 strength also goes pretty hard. If I had some form of healing, I guess we have the we have this. To get jaxed, it doesn't. I don't hate it because we do have a lot of cards that would benefit from the strength gain, but I don't think it's the solution I really would want. Why does this say 2 energy? What? Hello? Eviscerate with the buff goes pretty hard. This gives start combat with 3 strength at the end of your first turn, lose 3 strength. We could get the relic that gives us artifact 2 to get permanent 3 strength as well. And the transform 2 does go pretty hard, especially with the choke and 1,000 cuts. But you know what? I think we're gonna take the mutagens here. I don't often take them, but I think there could be a lot of benefit here. And then we'll go to the shop, get healed, and decide what we want to do here. Accuracy does go pretty hard now. On still dagger throw, acrobatics. Panic button. Ooh, panic button might be We might need the panic button if we're being honest. Let's see. I think I might regret not taking this acrobatics. I don't think we take the accuracy. As much as our shivs would be nice, I don't think we take it. Setup is gonna get upgraded as soon as we can. Yeah, we want upgrades. There's a lot of path junctions here. I think we see what this is, and then we make a choice between the two. I'm not sure about the left path. The left path, so 2 elites or a late burning elite. I think if we go down the right, it's almost necessary for us to take the burning elite. We can't just keep going into the right path without like getting some kind of value. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Take that. Now the question is panic button or choke? I don't like having the choke. But I think panic button is gonna be a savior. I think we have to take the panic button. We take this. I don't want no relic. You can leave. Or I don't want no curse, I should say. I'm not sure. This is getting pretty tough. I really want to touch this fire, but this is so many question marks and I'm not a fan of. Because like I want the setup upgrade. I feel like setup is so necessary to upgrade right now. But I don't... Maybe this path was wrong. Maybe it was this left path. Actually, I think it was. I think the left path was the right way to go. We get the shop here instead. And then we take this bonfire to upgrade setup. We have to fight a little bit along the way, but we heal here so that we can upgrade. And then we keep going, and then we have a lot more card rewards to play around with, and then we can make a choice kind of like going up to here. We do have to fight one guarantee. Oh, we only get one elite that way though. I think that's the reason I didn't make that choice. We need more fights. Question marks, please. Be a fight. Please be a fight. Ooh, ow. No. Be a fight. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. I would love all of these. Definitely a membership card, man. I'm losing. That's the downside of so many shops, is losing out on all these relics. Concentrate could go hard too. Another backflip would be really nice too. Oh, I wish I had money for this shop. I think that's my downside to all this. Alright. Make something good free? Alright, that's fine. Alright, we got a good amount of value out of that mutagen. I'm kind of glad I chose it. And here's a decent. We're taking 13. Take 4. Do I want to draw? We don't get to play anything that we draw. I think we play Survivor for the 1 damage. And then we take 2. I'm not confident we kill anything next turn. I'm going to take 2 here. Play it safe. Alright, we didn't need to take the 2, but hey. We killed the birds with only taking 2. I'm kind of happy about that. Hey, I didn't need to buy the aggro, apparently. I don't want that. I have to fight. I can't be justifying all of these let's drop you. Play you. Let's drop the Blade Dance. No. Drop the Eviscerate. Oh, we don't have. I derped there. Okay. Take a little bit here. Alright, make the Crippling Cloud free. I love to see it. So this will be another 4, so we'll take 2. And then I can play the Deflect. Yeah. Do I need the Acrobatics? I think I do. We'll drop the Panic button. It's a very risky drop with the Panic button, but I think with the draw... Yeah, this is exactly... This is why I did it like that. Boom. Free Predator. Neutralize. 1,000 cuts. Backflip. Yeah, let's do it like this. Set up the choke. Draw the choke. Ditch Survivor. Play the choke. Play the Sneaky Strike. Play this. Alright, we're good. We're good. Skewer, Sneaky Strike, Bane. I think none of them. I think we want none of them. Let's see here. Let's do this. What do I want this to hit? We want it to hit the eviscerate because this is a huge thing. So play that. And hit the piercing whale. Oh well. Honestly, just playing Eviscerate might have been the play there. Ouch. Whew. Flex potion, let's go. Another cloak and dagger. Does this go up in block? No, it just adds a shiv. I think the next stuff that we're going to upgrade is... I think we want to upgrade our draw with acro. And I think I want to take another cloak and dagger. Let's do type. Like, what's our defense? We have backflip, cloak and dagger, deflect, and a bunch of piercing whales, and then this. So I think we'll take one more. Dupe, flex potion, dupe pot. You know what? Fuck it. Let's ride. Ride into our demise with a plus strength frickin' slavers fight. Make it eviscerate. Oh, piercing whale free. take 6. We'll dupe pod if we need to. We're weakened. So only deal 30. 33 is our top damage output. I think 1,000 cuts has to go into play. I just love bottom decking my well-laid plans in acrobatics. It's so fun. We can play Survivor. Yeah, we can play all of this in our turn. I don't know who I should focus though. Because this guy's going to start hitting us with the wounds, and that's going to be scary. I might need to dupe pot this, in all honesty. They're hitting this hard even though they're both weakened. How has he got 5 attack? Why the heck does he have 5? All right. I think that's GG. Alright, we used both of our potions, but that's okay. Escape plan. Or third copy of acrobatics. How many skills do we have? So we have... we do primarily have skills, so escape plan isn't the worst. Right, so I have these up here for attacks, and then powers. Acrobatics doesn't sound too bad though, and it does make some of the discard cards better. So if we get like a tactician, I'm not entirely sure. I think this might be one of the really hard choices as well. We do have the Eviscerate. Fighting the Collector. I think we rest and go to the Elite. I think I'll take the escape plan. Or do I want the after image? Ooh. So we fought the slavers, so it's either Gremlin guy or the Book of Stabbing. Both are pretty terrifying. I feel like this after image plus goes pretty hard because it allows us to guarantee that it's in our opening hand, and with the mummy hand, it also enables us to play something else potentially. But it's still very risky. I think I'm gonna try it. I think this is what we're gonna do. And it is the Book of Stabbing. All right. Let's see what you hit, my friend. Ooh, a free sneaky strike. Free acrobatics. Oh man, that's actually kind of tough. That's so much damage because of our thing. I think we got to do it that way. We don't have the... Never mind, I forgot we had... Oh, there we go. Ink bottle. That's perfect. Perfect. Footwork plus. Perfect. Yes. Thank you, game. Finally got what we needed. And I don't think we have the ability to not rest here, unfortunately. That's a really low amount of HP. All right. Hit the 1,000 cuts. Hit the acro. Doesn't really help me out. Doesn't really help me out, actually. Because I don't want to draw into well-laid plans and not be able to play it. We desperately need well-laid plans. Go ahead and pass there. I think we just got to do this. Let's do a dagger throw on you. Taking 17. Alright, so this is an extra 5. I think we gotta play it. Ooh, I forgot about the ink bottle. That's fine. I think we take 4. Go. Another piercing wail. I think we go ahead and set up this 1,000 cuts. Play this. Play the piercing wail. And then I will play this because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're on turn 3. I think he's gonna do the debuff, so let's just block this full thing. Because we're not gonna. I don't think we can cycle back to it in time. Hit the aggro this time. Darn. Why are you always at the bottom of the gosh dang deck? Thank you, my gosh. Alright, the jerk is summoning more. Alright, we got the setup. Okay, what's in our draw pile? There's really nothing here that we want, correct? Do we have... Okay, there's Predator. Good. Alright, there's Choke. Okay. So I think here we set up the Poison Cloud. Put that to 0 and have an AoE next turn. We eviscerate. Oh man. 5 turns of this is nonsense. Go ahead and eviscerate now. Save the Piercing Wail and the backflip. And we have Ink Bottle at 9. Crippling Cloud. We are taking big DM right now. Let's do the aggro. Drop this. Let's sneaky strike you. Go ahead and Piercing Wail, deflect. And I think Blade Dance is more damage. Or more block. Take 1 cloak. Backflip. Alright, he's doing a buff. What's in our draw pile? Those are pretty good. What do we draw? Draw Survivor. I feel like I might need Choke to like choke this guy out. And actually get some damage in. If we play the Choke, to think I wanted to get rid of this card. This might actually save me this run. I'm trying to think if there's a way... We could play the Choke next turn if we hold it. And then we can aggro, because we can set up aggro. We'll hold the Blade Dance this turn. Yeah. We'll hold Blade Dance, Choke. Or do I want to... let's backflip, actually. Okay. So setup's at the bottom. So let's just neutralize now. And then we'll Blade Dance now. And we'll hold the aggro, and we'll hold the Choke. But I want some defense, because he's probably going to attack. Oh, man. Do we just bank on getting a good draw. We do have the ink bottle prepared. I need to watch that. It's been kind of happening in good ways. Yeah, he's hitting 29. Okay, 2 acros. All right, perfect. Set up the choke. Draw the choke. Acro. Toss this. Escape plan. Hit the choke. Then cloak and dagger. Alright, we block most of it, and we did a lot of damage. I could have done more. I forgot to play the choke first. And we draw into some good cards here. I think we keep the acro and the backflip. Alright, he's buffing again. This is perfect. Hit you again with that neutralize. Let's play acro. Drop the survivor. Play the sneaky strike. Play the neutralize. Play the acro. Set up the eviscerate. Escape plan the eviscerate. Hit the eviscerate. Hit the blade dance. GG. Very tough, difficult fight there. Oh. Can we do this? Can we? Can we? Can we? I'll put... There we go. Get my slippers on because my feet are cold. Oh, right. Another after image does help. Our damage sucks a lot. We don't have scaling anymore, or we don't really have any scaling. Kind of really sad that I didn't take the Envenom now. I don't think it's ever glass knife here. We do have a lot of draw. And if we get like the acro at like a certain point, we could, and we can even do some setup stuff, so maybe the grand finale works. I'm not too sure if it does or not. Like, that's pretty giga brain that I'm not really here for. Maybe if I took the 3rd acro, I would consider it more favorably. It's just got to be another after image, right? And I think we need the energy. It sucks not upgrading the 1,000 cuts, but I think we're good. Like, we don't need to upgrade everything here. Footwork upgrade, not having the footwork upgrade does have some pain points. No acro upgrade does also feel pretty bad. But I don't think I can justify 3 energy. And like, especially without Runic Pyramid or something popping up here. Like, if Runic Pyramid was here, I'd probably just take that. But we don't have that. I don't think we're good for the elites necessarily without the extra energy. If this was the energy one for elites, I'll take that and go fight all the elites. But I don't think the Black Star... Like, I think we need the energy, unfortunately. We do not have enough right now. So I do believe we are going to take the Fusion Hammer and just kind of be a little bit sad that we don't have. Alright, Awakened One, and we're playing with a bunch of powers, so that's lovely. Love that for me. And we are oh no, we can avoid an elite if we really want to. 3 elite path, 2 elite path, some upgrades, some shops. The choke has actually been kind of okay, so maybe it's alright to keep, I don't know. Bonfires are pretty weak because we don't have any what's it called? No way to upgrade. No way to upgrade. So let's see. I think it might just be go for a bunch of elites, question mark. We can go through 3. 3's the max. Right, so we like maybe like this. And we can pivot here if we feel weak. Or we can pivot here if we need to rest before an elite and take 1 less elite. But I think we want to take the elites. We can go up this way, and then if we have enough gold somehow, we can also go up this way. Like if we get gold coin or something. I think that's the way. I think this has to be the way. We don't want to fight. We don't want the rest sites. This gives us a heal right here before 1 elite. This one's can be very tricky, but we do have pivot paths here if we're feeling weak to get the elite with a bonfire, so we can rest. Or like here we can rest too. So like there's a good amount of resting available if we need to heal. So yeah, let's go ahead and start here. What did you make free? You made acrobatics free. Nice. Let's drop you. Set up you. Dagger throw. Drop you. Ooh, nice draw. Okay, let's try to kill with this thing on 9. So we will draw. Draw, and then this will kill. Alright. Bottles on 9. Ooh, I'm liking these. I'm very much eyeballing the leg sweep. Leg sweep really helps out. Big block card. We can set it up. We can use the setup to set it up, and we can make it free, and we can do some stuff. I don't know if I want to take it unupgraded though. I don't think I do, so I'm just gonna skip. Alright, these goobers. Alright, let's see what you give me. Free acrobatics, love to see it. Set this thing up. Give me the acrobatics. We'll go ahead and drop the panic button because they're not really attacking. We'll go ahead and play this, which gives me a free backflip. We'll go ahead and play another acrobatics. Drop 1 piercing wail. Go ahead and smack you. Give me the footwork. Drop the choke. Make something good free. You made the piercing wail free. We'll go ahead and smack you a bunch with this thing. And then we will set up the ink bottle for next turn and not play the piercing wail. Alright, so we hit you. Escape plan. After image hits the cloak and dagger, crippling cloud, cloak and dagger. And we still managed to full block whatever all this nonsense was. Alright, well, we well laid plans pretty simply. 1,000 cuts. Blade Dance. All right, we're kind of cooking right now. Another Blade Dance? I don't think so. I think we're kind of fishing for upgrades right now. All right, well, this was a fake situation. It's just a fight. Make the acro free. Crippling Cloud's not bad. What do we draw? Make something good free? Oh, nice. All right. Not too bad. The dazed could come and could pose a problem. Ow. The dazed most certainly posed a problem. Upgraded dodge and roll is not what I want. Alright, this guy is a goober. Chain our... Man, we are just never getting our retains, are we? Let's draw. Let's go ahead and draw some more. Perfect. Set up the Crippling Cloud. Cloud. Didn't necessarily mean to do that, but that's fine, actually. And then, of course, he doesn't attack this turn. And, of course, our well-laid plans loves chilling at the bottom of the deck. Kind of wish I could play the Predator, but that's okay. And we'll hold both of these. We're going to get hit for a pretty big, hefty damage number here. Let's set up you, and then we'll draw you, play you, neutralize you, dagger throw you. We want to lower your strength, and we want to draw much more next turn. So we're going to take another hit. A bit unfortunate. That's a pretty good draw, I think. I'm not gonna draw into that. Hold you. And you. Buffing himself again. Acro Plus. I will take that. Alright. Adrenaline is nice. Damage would be nicer, though. Low key, I might need choke still. I might still need choke. We're kind of weak on weak sauce damage wise. Adrenaline seems pretty decent. Would really love like Shuriken or Kunai. I don't know how we like deal enough damage to the heart. We desperately need more heart stuff. Low key, the Eviscerate might have to go. And these relics kind of poopy trash. I don't know if I want to take the adrenaline, honestly. That's a pretty damn expensive card. And I might want to try to hit up that last shop. So I might just remove. But what do we remove? Since we can't upgrade the 1,000 cuts, I think we're going to have to keep both. So in order to get, it's basically like an upgrade by playing both. Quick slash upgrade or remove sounds okay. I think for now we'll hold choke because we can do setup stuff with it and it can kind of come in pretty clutch so far. We did use it to kill the boss, and it is a sizable increase in damage when we have like a good combo going. But I think in order to get rid of some fluff, I think we need to. It's either Eviscerate or Quick Slash. And Eviscerate does have potential with setup and our discards. So I think it has to be Quick Slash. I think we remove Quick Slash. And then I think we gotta force the elites. How do we kill Giant Head? Ooh, I don't know. Well, we gotta go to an elite anyway. And of course it is Giant Head. Okay, fun. Let's see. I will take a little bit of damage there. We need to like make stuff happen. All right. He's gonna start doing damn. All right. We are still weakened. We have an acrobatics. We have 2 piercing whales. That was not the move. I mean, we kind of still block a lot of this. And we have panic button. Get out of my deck. What's in the draw pile? Stuff. Blade Dance, right? Because we can draw into an acro. I think Blade Dance. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, we're kind of struggling here. It is pretty nice not seeing the what's it called? Quick slash. I would like to draw into damage. I think we just do this. And then let's do another piercing whale. These are kind of clogging up my deck. All right. Set up the choke, play the acro. All right, the choke kind of carried. We needed the choke. We would have lost this without it, so I'm glad I didn't, you know, worry about that. And we do get rewarded finally with a kunai and more scaling. I need this. I don't care if it's not upgraded. We can set up. I don't care. We need it super hard. Whispering voices. You know what? I think we're going to... The madnesses could go pretty hard. Reduce the cost of a card to 0. We could reduce like acros and, you know, other things to 0. But it does require us to lose 15, and I'm not confident that that's viable. I don't want to... I could heal. How confident am I in my ability to draw? Yeah, a bunch of draw. We're going to go to this elite. And then we could go to this last shop and remove the curse. Out of all of the curses, I do think that Writhe is one of the more manageable ones. especially with the opening draw of Silent. It allows us to like, it doesn't do anything negative aside from the draw, and we can kind of like make up with it, or make up for it with the ink bottle. So we could heal here to guarantee absolutely we take the next two elites. Is that something? Or do we just not do anything? I think we just don't do anything. Ow. Well, you finally weren't on the bottom of the deck. Hey, Predator. Oh, you suck. Alright. Kunai will help us scale our defense quite a lot. Alright. I think we just Piercing Whale. Predator. If we play a card, we're going to draw, so I think we're just going to take one here. Hold the neutralize acrobatics. No. Piercing Whale. No, I should have neutralized because he can do. Yeah, that was a mistake. Whoopsie. All right, let's see. We need our setup into. We need our Crippling Cloud. Backflip. All right. We can get more energy by setting this up. Acro. Drop you. More energy. Might as well play this. Free acro. Into drop this Piercing Whale. But work the Crippling Cloud? No. We hold Phantasmal Killer and Panic Button. Let's set up the Predator. Blade Dance. Play the Predator. And then we have double damage choke. I don't think we... 14 times 3 is not too horrendous. What are you making me free? Good. And I think I will Piercing or Panic Button. What's in our draw pile? Do we have discard? We do. Nice. And we get the piercing whale turn. Hold acrobatics and neutralize. Or escape plan. Or eviscerate. I could play a bunch. Let's play. Okay. I should have played the neutralize. Let's try to get the bottle up to 9 while we kill it this turn. Four. So we're only going to get up to 6. A bit unfortunate, but... Ooh, Vajra. That'll help a little bit. Reflex. Or another setup. I low-key kind of like the next setup. The second setup. It's like making the cards free has been pretty clutch, especially with these high cost powers and with multiple draw stuff, and of course the thing. Reflex is really nice though. I don't feel like I'm kind of struggling with the draw. Reflex is super nice with the well-laid plans, though. We can hold on to it with like an acro to get a good draw. I would much prefer a tactician here, to be honest. We need damage. The Phantasmal Killer has certainly helped. I guess getting to the combos is better than having, like, maybe the reflex is better. Let's do the reflex. Ooh, let's go. That might be enough? Question mark. All right, what are the events that we kind of don't like? What are the fights that we don't like? I'm not a fan. I hate the writhing mass fight. It's not necessarily tough, and I think our deck's fine with like fighting it. It's just annoying. Oh. That clutch shuriken. My goodness. I don't know what the good, like, is there any good events that we can get? I think there's an upgrade event, right? There's a shrine that lets us upgrade. Would that be viable to kind of search for? Or do we want to just get more cards? Like, imagine if we find Wraith form or some nonsense. Yeah, I want to look for cards. Give me more cards. These goobers were pretty easy last time. We got well-laid plans, boom. 1,000 cuts, boom. Well-laid plans, boom. Blade dance, boom. Another 1,000 cuts go, boom. Free sneaky strike. Alright, the reflex was super clutch. Block potion and another reflex. think I'm more interested in another backflip. Because now we have like a ton of scaling, so I think I want the backflip over the reflex. Ooh, this guy. Alright, make something free. Phantasmal Killer, sure. Well-laid plans, Cloak and Dagger. I will keep the 1,000 cuts because I might be able to do some fancy footwork with it. As such. Probably should have held on to the other thing. I'm not a fan of those piercing whales. I want the piercing whale gone. Panic button. Escape plan. All right. This is the last turn. So we should be... Alright, we're taking 0, so escape plan, neutralize. Get the ink bottle to 9, and we are good. Attack potion, I think I will take the attack potion. The deflect, I think, goes pretty hard. Second deflect here. Alright, giant head rematch. We're gonna do a reset though. because my game is starting to lag just a tad, so I want to restart the game. This is something that occasionally comes up when I'm playing modded, is the game decides that it wants to start kind of freezing up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do this while we're thinking about it. That way all of the stuff is silky smooth for the finale. I'm honestly quite surprised that this is my first run of the day and we're kind of doing pretty well, I would say. So I'm actually kind of impressed, or not impressed, but like I'm just really surprised because I wasn't honestly expecting it. We're gonna move you over here. No, I think top left is fine. Maybe I should do top right. Is top right better? Let's do top right. All right, so Cloak and Dagger hit the Crippling Cloud. The Eviscerate goes pretty hard too. Let's draw. Dump a Piercing Wail. He's not, I don't think he's debuffing me, so this is good. Cloak and Dagger, deal 8 damage. Hit that. I wish I could do one more for our thing up there, but that's fine. Alright. I don't want the Piercing Wails. They're kind of not great in this fight. Hit the 1,000 cuts. Oh, love to see it. Hit the Crippling Cloud. Alright, backflip works too. Give me the backflip. Dagger throw into reflex. Sneaky strike. Neutralize. Give me that extra strength. Hit the Crippling Cloud. Thank you. Boom. Crippling Cloud. Do I want to draw? Let's see what's the draw. Alright. After image hits the acro. What is our draw pile? Yeah, let's acro. And let's set up Predator. Do the acro. Hit the cloak. Predator. Ooh, I didn't mean to reshuffle my deck like that. Whoopsie. And then we will dagger throw. Get more strength. Blade Dance. I could Phantasmal Killer, but I don't think it's too good, to be honest. I need you guys to get the heck out of my deck. Let's get a strength boost here. And then, yeah, get you out of my deck too. And we'll just... set you up. Go into that. Neutralize. Phantasmal Killer. Deflect. We'll do the mini acro first. Drop that. Play the Blade Dance. Play the Eviscerate. Big Damn. Full block. Acro plus. All right. Set up Sneaky Strike, Acro, discard the Reflex. Sneaky Strike is 0. Wasn't even doing it. Just intuitively, you know, the game, my brain knows that Corpse Explosion, that could be nice. Especially if we get Donu Deco. And it'll be nice for the Shield and Spear. We can set up the Corpse Explosion. I think, yeah. Right? It's also 2 debuff or 2 artifact removals if we need it. I think I'll take it. It could come in pretty clutch. And then I want to go to the shop. We'll recall here. And I want to see what we get at the shop. Oh, tough bandages? Yes. Yeah. Tough bandages. Thank you, Mr. Shopkeeper. Full HP into the boss rotation. Let's go and clean this up. We do get the Corpse Explosion immediately, which isn't great. Hit the Acro. Darn. That's fine too, actually. I do want well-laid plans into play, but I don't think we want to play a billion things. The question is, do I want a Corpse Explosion now? Let's go ahead and draw. Ooh, we hit the setup. Drop you. Yeah, set up the Sneaky Strike. Acro. Drop you for now. Sneaky Strike, Corpse Explosion, Eviscerate, Neutralize. And let's see if we get a card. Alright. Ooh. That's fine. Alright. I think After Image is fine. We'll get the 2 After Images in play. And we won't play this, but we definitely want to play that, so we'll deflect. Alright, all the powers that we need are in play. So, ouch, 56. I low-key think we can full block this without using our Piercing Wail. Let's try it. We totally can, but I'm going to use a Piercing Wail because we wasn't full blocking. Alright, so he's at 8 strength, so we want to reset his strength before we kill it. Let's Acro first. We don't need the footwork yet. Let's go ahead and Crippling Cloud, deflect. Blade Dance. And then we'll hold this Blade Dance and this Piercing Wail for the big... because I think we have another one left. Yeah, so we have 2. So we'll hold this one just in case we need it. And we can scale this one. Set up Sneaky Strike. Acro. We'll drop you. Choke you. Blade Dance. Let's do the back. Hold the backflip. All right, close to phase 1. And we have the neutralize. Down to 40 it goes. We have a lot of damage in the draw pile, so let's do Phantasmal Killer. The backflip. Okay. Acro, piercing. And so we'll try to reset the strength down to 2 this turn. All right, cool. All right, it's nice. We got the reset and everything. Free corpse explosion. Hell yeah. Fight is easy mode. Yeah. We only draw 1. We are full blocking, so we can do this. And what did you make free? You made the backflip free. So let's set up you. Scale another bit of strength. Hold you and backflip. So we'll get an acro for free. We don't have discard a lot of it. Their setup? No. And there's no draw, so I want the aggro. Yeah, okay. Alright. Just gotta play you. Wow, this deck turned out exceptionally good. I was very nervous, and then we just kind of got the good stuff. Like, my gosh. Oh, you're toasted. Alright, can we set up... This is 13 damage. Deflect. Piercing Wail. Cloak and Dagger. Perfect. 9 ink bottle into time eater. I was a little nervous about this guy. We really want... Alright, backflip. Darn. Piercing rail's good, though. Piercing rail's good. Whoopsie. Alright, 5. Can I get my... Alright, we're full blocking. Yeah, we can activate the time thing. Yeah, there's a very dangerous fight here. There's one of our powers. Let's see, we are... Man, you would bottom deck on this fight. Of all the fights to bottom deck yourself on. I think we just play this. So we get 6 plays next turn. Alright. I'm not going to play the Blade Dance. As much as I would love to scale that, I don't think we should. Oh, jeez. Ink bottle, you are great. We just told you because yeah, we have it in play. Okay. Ink bottle, you are so wonderful. But we are getting a little bit cooked here. Do I need to play that? Nah. We'll take a little bit. All right. All right, there we go. Set up. You. Nice, and it hits the crippling cloud. Heck yeah. All right, let's see if we can... Damn, we're 1 off. Let's go ahead and drink this. Nice, and we get an attack that's going to exhaust. Piercing Wail into that. I think that was maybe a bit potentially unnecessary, but only one play this turn was a little too risky. So let's see. I'd love to get a Blade Dance off. Acro. Let's get rid of the Predator. That's slimed. This. Alright. So we have 4 next turn. Okay, just take this one slow. Let me just take this one slow. Okay. And we'll smack him for 17. Piercing Wail. Blade Dance. So we can reset his strength, I believe, since he's buffing. We'll get ourselves some buffs. Alright, can I play... We have another Shiv. Alright, so he's going to go back to 4. Now this kind of is lame. We have one more Piercing Wail if we need to. We're only going to get 5 plays, but I think that could be okay. Two, 3. Miscalculated my... Miscalculated my energy there. I wasn't fully paying attention. Okay, a little bit more damage. And we... Panic button into Eviscerate. Blade Dance. Acro. We don't have a ton in the draw pile. I think we need to drop this and play the Reflex. So a draw 5. Yeah, especially since he's making us draw 1. One more card to play. Psych, Mercury Hourglass. Alright, we're going to Act 4. 2 thump, 2 thump. First silent run is gonna be a dub. Are we about that life? Boom, boom, boom. The keys collide into the door, socketed perfectly. What lies beyond is a mystery. We're gonna get a full... Well, I guess we have to... I forgot we have that. So we gotta rest. We gotta snooze. And then this place is gonna make us snooze again. I would have potentially liked the accuracy. Calipers would be fun. Another potion would help too. But thanks, Mr. Shopkeeper, for giving me the tough bandages. Let us proceed. Alright. This fight. He's not attacking us on turn 1, thankfully. What are you going to hit? Okay, you hit the acrobatics. Let's set up this one and let's draw through our deck. Who do I want to hit? No. We're probably going to take a lot. Yeah. Ouchies. Half her health. All right, we need to sit up and focus. Footwork and 1,000 cuts. I'd love the crippling cloud right now. Do I have another piercing whale? No. Corpse explosion. Darn. Alright, we full block this, but we don't draw into anything substantial, and we don't have... What's it called? I think maybe I needed to play the Predator there. Yeah, let's do this. No, why did you go off when I... Okay. Focused up. We can still win this. We have 5 dexterity and well-laid plans now in play. And we survive this turn. All right, we can survive. We can do this. Okay, acro. What do we have in our deck? I think we set up the Predator. We have the Piercing Wail for this next big move. Oh, he's still buffing. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Draw pile has Panic Button and Acro. All right. Still a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. I think we can do this. All right. One. All right. Ink Bottle. Happy Flower. I think we'll take another backflip. All right. We took an insane amount of damage. So we had to play this super optimally. Play this to draw. Hit something free. Alright, a bit unfortunate. No well-laid plans. Oh! We were dead. We were dead. I'm gonna do a kunai proc. And then 1 point. Yeah. All right, we survived that one. We get the aggro. Neutralize. Dagger throw. Crippling Cloud. No, not like this, not like this. Well-laid plans. Acro, like, come on. Why does it always do this to me on silent? This was, I think, this was the result of misplaying this fight quite a lot. I feel like I could have. Yo, Theo, what's up? Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. Appreciate you tuning in though. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and reset the fight. see if there's any possible way. So this is just like a learning process now. The run's over, we died. Bit sad. I don't think this draw order doesn't really save me in any way. Like I just kind of got. Yeah, I don't think there's really, I don't think there's any way I could play this better to make that draw order actually work. That's very disappointing. Ah, man, that's so sad. We had so many draw cards too. We didn't get well laid plans, backflip, acrobatics. All right. Well, that's GG. You are slain. Tough fights. We were doing so well. I'm very surprised to like see that we weren't able to actually that's not what I wanted to do. What am I doing? That's not what I want to do. We're doing run resume. Yeah, so I want to go here. I think we can play this fight without taking 40 next turn. So let's try to play this fight much more optimally. We can get rid of you. Oh yeah, that's right. We burned all of our energy and we couldn't play the well-laid plans early. Okay, what am I doing? No. Stop this. Stop this. I forgot about that. Yeah, so we... I think that's the better way of, okay. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. So I think here... let's see. We have blade dances. Let's just... do it this way. Can I kill this turn? I do not think so. But I am full blocking. Without turning around. All right. So yeah, that's the I think that's it. That's the thing. I think this is kind of interesting that even though we played that one differently, like this actually still ends up being the same. So yeah, we do it the same way as before. Get the lucky piercing whale. then now we survive this hit because we didn't take so much damage. Though we're still kind of struggling here. About time. Oof. Damn, we still get clobbered. This draw order was just one of the worst ever. Oh, but we have a block potion because we didn't use it. But that's not enough. It's only 37. Oh, jeez. Jeez. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, that's rough. I'm not too... I think there was certainly like there was a lot of things that would have made it such that I maybe not taking this relic and taking Transform 2 would have been better. The game did finally bless us with like a lot of additional things. Maybe buying the tough bandages wasn't the call. I want to take a look at some of the moments in the game. So let's go to stats. Let's go to run history. And I want to check out this shop. So what if we didn't buy the tough bandages? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, maybe the tough bandages was actually the wrong play. We could have even potentially bought the calipers, which for the heart fight wouldn't have mattered. And then Chaku would have been really great. Duplication potion might have been better. Yeah, we could have bought the dupe pot for the after image and have more after image value, and then Nunchaku would have been really good. We could even have used the mirror to mirror one of our cards, and we could have potentially mirrored this after image, or maybe mirrored the well-laid plans even and made the well-laid plans more consistent. All right, I think that's the ultimate thing that I can kind of come from this. Let's because we didn't really need the tough bandages, so maybe that wasn't, yeah, that was pretty what's it called? Yeah, so we just kind of come in here and we just ignore everything because we don't really need any of this. We don't like it. This is nice, but not necessary. A card remove could be nice, but I think this is a meta progression decision that I am not used to, where I say, I know there's a fourth shop coming that might have better run winning things, so I don't buy anything here. Unless I could buy the captain's wheel. I think this is a really good one, but I don't have that. And then we proceed without the tough bandages into the awakened one, which I think we can beat without it. And I think we can beat the Time Lord without it too. And then we have money for the final shop, 320. So I think that's a really good learning, a bit of learning for me. That was a really good run. I'm really happy with that. Run Resumer is just hugely beneficial. I think this is one of the best mods in the game for learning how to play. So we have 320 gold, let's assume, for this shop. And I think we take the dupe potion and the Dolly's mirror, and we mirror the well-laid plans, and we dupe potion for the heart. And I think that's the play. I might mess around with this seed, or with this run resumer offline, and see if I can actually turn it into a victory. But sad we didn't make those choices in the moments. Silent still has to push for that victory. But we learned a lot from this, I believe. I think this was a really great learning moment. A lot of the stuff that I learned in my Ironclad runs kind of came through here into this run, because the Ironclad didn't make it to the heart on my first attempt. So I'm pretty satisfied with this, to be honest. Our first run of the day gets to the heart. I'm really satisfied with that. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Next stream we will be doing more silent play, so be sure to check that out. Theo Geese, thanks for the follow, really appreciate it. And everyone who tuned in and watched, I really appreciate you tuning in for that. And we will continue and resume our Spire win streaks, or our Spire challenge into Ascension 20 Heart on the next stream. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.